What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in on today's video. It's Gabe, and as the title suggests, I'm going to be doing a final drive in my fully straight piped exhaust setup that I have on my 2010 Camaro SS. So I have made a ton of videos with this exhaust setup, and it's kind of bittersweet knowing that I'm actually going to be changing up the exhaust setup very soon. Now, before we actually get started, I wanted to let you guys know that yes, this car is indeed on Facebook Marketplace. And now that I think about it, it is kind of stupid that I'm going to be spending some money on the exhaust setup, but I just wanted to come up with some new and fresh content for you guys. And if I decide to keep the car, it's good to have that exhaust setup ready to go. So just wanted to let you guys know that this car, yes, is for sale. And if the price that I have it listed for is fulfilled, or somebody does buy it for that price, I don't care how much money I put into this exhaust, this thing is going, because I got a couple of great things going to be happening if I sell this car. But in the meantime, guys, it looks like it's going to be staying. So let's go over what exactly I have with this Camaro SS. So first up to bat, I have a pretty much stock motor. I haven't really done any sort of heavy modifications to it. I do have some Texas Speed long tube headers that flow to high flow catalytic converters, then some 3-inch pipes to a Flowmaster X pipe, and then I have 3-inch pipes all the way to the back here that lead to some beautiful quad tip exhaust. And I absolutely love the way the car sounds when I really rip on it. When I'm at idle, it sounds pretty good too. But let me tell you guys, the straight pipe setup, it has its pros and cons. If you want to hear more about what it's like to live with one, go ahead and click the video up here, because that's where I explain a little bit about if it's really worth straight piping your car. And I have another video explaining some other more specific details with straight piping. So let's get this car started up. Yeah, man, it's such a deep yet raspy growl, such an LS sound. I am speaking very loudly, not only because of the noise contamination that I'm having from the outside, but just because how loud this idle is. And again, this is just idle at around 500 RPM. So let's go on for a little drive. That is outrageously loud. Oh, okay, so just a little heads up, the exhaust setup that I do have in store for this car, hopefully, if all goes well, it's going to make the driving experience a lot more tolerable and just overall complement the long tube headers that I have. Is it going to be as loud as this? I don't know, but I certainly am excited to show you guys what that exhaust setup looks like. And well, as fun as the straight pipe setup is, I need to tone it down just a bit, and that exhaust setup is definitely going to be fulfilling that. Outrageous. There goes the backpack. Oh my God, that is ridiculous. Alright, so it's still a little bit early, so I'm not gonna really rip it too loud here in this clearly populated area. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take off traction control fully off. That is insane. Man, All right. So now that we are on the highway, I think that now would be a really good time to highlight really the drawback of the straight pipe exhaust setup, but not get into too much detail. Right now I am in 6th gear and just cruising, and the sound is not all that bad, especially that I've been driving this car for a couple minutes now. Actually, I'm playing around with the plastic here because the vibration from the exhaust and the low frequency at the RPMs actually does start to shake up the interior. So that's another thing that is kind of annoying. But this new exhaust setup that I'm going to be installing hopefully is going to remedy the drone situation that I have, because again, after certain RPMs, no matter what speed I go, the drone is really something that I can't drown out. The loud growl and the low humming, it kind of sounds like a alligator in a way. But I will say that it's something that I do need to address, because I am going to start doing a lot more content with this car, driving it a lot more on the highway. Let's give it a shot. Oh shit, big pothole in the middle there. Do not want that. Do not want that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit. Gotta love these third world roads that we have here. Jesus. No way. No way, I just stalled. Woo! Well guys, there you have it. That is the final POV drive with my fully straight piped exhaust setup. Hopefully you guys found this video informative and entertaining. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. Helps out tremendously with the algorithm. And if you guys enjoy my content overall, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We are at 40K subscribers, which is insane. The goal for this year was changed from 50,000 to 100,000, guys. We can definitely hit that number this year. I'm very confident in that. And guys, stay tuned for the latest video where I unveil the next exhaust modification to this car, which you guys will hopefully enjoy as much as you enjoyed driving and seeing this in first-person view. Guys, take care.